Alrighty YouTube, another one of Kip's Clips. Now a bit of an update what's happening in Ukraine. Breaking news came through 1 hour ago, almost exactly. Russian forces are now seizing anti-aircraft missile bases. Go and check my last updates, man. I don't normally blow my own trumpet, but it's so easy to actually be ahead of the game now. They took over the airports even though when RT was saying it was militiamen. And if you're taking over a space, what's the first place that you grab? The airports. They already had the port, Black Sea Fleet, and they've took over the airport. They had the port. Now they're taking over the anti-aircraft missiles. They're here to stay. Russians armed forces are taking over this area, this peninsula. Just go and look at it geographically. I've pointed out a few times now. It isn't it's not a strictly the EU is going to paint this as a Ukraine or all picture when it's very much fragmented. The Crimea and the Crimea Peninsula is very much separate from the Ukraine, in a sense. It's been autonomous as well for a while, so on and so forth. So anyway, Russian forces try to seize anti-aircraft missile base in Ukraine's Crimea. Interfax, Reuters. Russian forces were trying on Saturday to seize control of an anti-aircraft missile command post in Ukraine's Crimea region. Interfax news agency quoted a Ukrainian military source as saying, see how accurate it is? How accurate it is even. It said about 20 soldiers had entered the territory of the base in western Crimea and were attempting to capture it. The agency made no mention of clashes or casualties and said negotiations were underway. Reporting by those people and Timothy Heritage. I can see his name. Wow. An English dude in there in the mix of things. Anyway, so not really much to go on here other than this could be spokesholes saying something that doesn't exist, but I'm going to speculate there's something to it. The reason I think there's something to it is because it makes sense, like taking over the airport. I mean, I was even doing an update as the news came through live on Sky that they were saying, oh well, the Ukrainian authorities, this is the stuff they were pushing on Sky. The Ukrainian authorities have taken back the airport. I don't know how long it lasted because I didn't monitor it long after that. But initially I was like, well, what's happened? Have they taken? Have the Russian troops left the airport, or have they fallen back and set up roadblocks in and around the airport, controlling everything in and out? And it was the latter. So they're still very much in control. And I'll leave a link for this down below. I don't know how Reuters works actually, so maybe they'll update this link or not, but there you have it. Russia is there to stay. Their forces are there to stay. They are not allowing this peninsula to fall to pro-EU, pro-anybody bar Russian forces. Yanukovych was bad enough, and you might think, what are you saying, Yanukovych, he was pro-Russian? Vladimir Putin doesn't want to talk to him right now. Yanukovych is mucked up. Timoshenko, or whatever her name is, her with the crown, she was in jail, right, where you could argue whether she was in jail for getting people murdered or whether she was in jail for her business dealings with who? Or Putin in Russia, right? So this place is a mess. Leave a link for this down below. Thumbs it up, share it on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. Check out the radio show, G.U.N.N Glasgow Underground News Network, live this Sunday. Think we should maybe, hopefully, if I can still get in touch with him, commonly known as Dom, coming on. He's going to be talking about, I still need to make a video about it. I've been trying to, I should do that today. I've not got the link here. commonly known as Dom, should be coming on the show, hopefully. Days was hitting me up earlier on. I've got a message waiting for him right now. I'm having a brain fart right now, but he's telling me what he was talking about. I would bring it up, but just in case there's something that shouldn't get brought up, I'm going to leave it there. Days is going to be there. No touch to Martin yet. Hopefully Martin's going to be there. Need to speak to JP. Hopefully he's going to be there. Need to speak to Dom, confirm him, see if he's going to turn up. He's going to talk about his People's Voice challenge. The last link I was sent through, it was brilliant, man. When the penny drops, it was still a work in progress, but it's amazing what can happen without money. Donation of time, effort, and love. It was brilliant. I'm going to speculate. I'm in the chat room, but I'm get very bad reading skills, and to keep up with that bad boy, you would need to be able to read a novel a night. I've said I can donate time, effort, and whatever little skills I can bring to the table, which is none. To be honest, I can speak. That's about it. But hopefully, going to get Dom on with an update about that. Plus, we're fast approaching. That's us the 1st of March. Didn't even realise it. Right, so mid-March, man. March. Very significant time. I'm pegging this month to be a very significant one. I think when we come into April, here's my prediction. See, when we come into April, not going to be the same world as it is right now. And I'm going to put that down to the calendar and the changes that seem to be accelerating. And this seems very common rhetoric and fear-mongering and stuff, but I'm just the amount of stuff that seems to be sort of happening. Now, I fall into the trap, maybe I do like everybody else, I'm human. Fall into the trap of getting riled up by all the stuff that gets put out, and you go, well, how, that's your covering for that, that's your... And it's not. I'm not trying to make anything insignificant. A paedophile's a paedophile. Murder is murder is murder, and it's all horrible. But what's happening just now is the propaganda that's getting propagated is coming at everybody from all angles. They're putting out information to rile up everybody. Say if you particularly hate paedophiles, they're putting out that stuff. If they particularly hate the royals, they're putting out that stuff. If you particularly hate immigrants, they're putting out that stuff. Even if you're left wing, right wing, in the middle wing, up down, left, right wing, chicken wing, I don't know, whatever wing, they're putting out information to make everybody angry. And it's horrible, and everybody's biting, me included. And what I'm going to try and do from now on is get people into these clips by saying whatever. But in these clips saying, well, right, look, the world's going to shit. But laugh at it, man, it's funny. Because it's very, very predictable. I mean, that Harriet Harman thing. Look. Oh. I said I've got a better tinfoil hat in the wash, but it's time for us to put our tinfoil hats on and be proud, loud and proud with our tinfoil hats. Seriously, in the sense that no longer is it like we were the tinfoil hat ones were the ones that were saying about Pie's links to senior ministers. That's very much true. There is very much links between Pie and senior ministers. Harriet Harman, Hewitt, and Harman's husband. And then go and look at the policies and what Harriet Harman's been involved in. Even one of the defences was like, she wasn't involved with the proven paedophile, convicted paedophile and gay rights. She was there looking after the children's rights. Now, is that just me that's scary? Is it because I've got my tinfoil hat on? I think it might have even been the BBC I seen that one, but who knows. Anyway, update. All links below before I tangent on into a million and one different things. Radio show this Sunday. Check it out. Alrighty, YouTube. Catchies.